Let's walk through a day in your life. Typically, how does your day go?
Mine is very calm. You know, I'm the reserved type. So it's basically home, and then church, and then back home. I really don't have a life.
Everyone has a life, man.
No, the thing is, I'm always reserved, always indoors.
Yeah.
So yeah, on a typical day, that's it. Yeah.
So,
Very simple.
So that's you on a personal basis. Let's look at a production session.
Production,
when you go into production. What does it look like?
Okay, so it can take me like a day or two to actually produce one song.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's why I need myself, and I alone in the room to actually produce. So I have a small studio at home.
Yeah.
So it's me when I get there into production. Yeah, no noise. I just produce.
Yeah. But we hardly hear you giving us high tempo songs. You have a particular reason for that?
No, the thing is sometimes the messages I want to send across, I kind of want to slow the tempo down to really be able to say what I want to say in the song. And then, but I have a new song. The Gangsta Loving is an up-tempo song, and then people are actually loving it. Ghana 4 Pastor, so we're trying to, But the thing is, I love doing the cool songs.
Yeah. And then the themes for your music, it's almost always about love.
Love. Everything is built on love. For God so loved the world
that He gave His only begotten.
Exactly. And then two, if you wanna, I feel if you have love, you can conquer everything.
Yeah.
Because with your spouse, with anybody, if they make mistakes and then you want to think about them, you're going to go mad. The best thing you can do is just love them.
Yeah.
You get it? Just love them. And then that love will cover every mistake, every sin and everything out there. That's how come I just want to talk about love. Yeah, some people want to do harsh songs, but I just want to,
Let's talk about Matters of the Heart. Super album.
Yeah.
On there was a worship song.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Are you
worshiper,
looking,
though.
Oh, so you're looking to give us more of that?
Yes. I think I have an up-tempo praise medley, and there's another worship medley, which comes off, I think, somewhere next year, early next year. Yeah. The thing is, I want to be able to do both. I don't want to be put in the box where, okay, Akwaboah also a love song, so no.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do the love songs. I want to be able to do the gospel songs, and just feel free, because at the end of the day, because I find myself going to church and everything, I also have that too. You get it? Which That's I wouldn't want that part to also die.
Yeah.
That's how come I would want to do the gospel and then, love songs. Yeah.
I mean, great album by all standards.
Thank
but
you.
Unfortunately, last year we didn't get Album of the Year.
Yes.
Were you disappointed in any way?
Extremely disappointed. Let me be honest. Let me say it here. I was extremely disappointed because when you look at the albums out there, I wouldn't say they were no good. But from a production to lyrics and everything, I mean, I felt mine was up there. You get it? And then, I don't know why they chose any other album though, but I feel mine should have been the album of the year. Yeah,
my bias towards you, I would have given it to you if I were to have been a judge on that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I wasn't. But the super album, I absolutely loved that album. It was great.
Thank you very much.
How long did it take you to put the entire album together?
2 years.
Wow.
It took me 2 years because thing is, I want to be releasing albums every 2 years. You get it? So it took me 2 years to talk about things that people don't talk about in relationships. Yeah. Like Love is Unfair. If you listen to Love is Unfair, it's basically about me loving a lady and then she not loving me back. She wants another person and the person doesn't love her. So it's just that circle. You get it? That's Love Unfair. So Akwaboah, it's very different from the norm. That's how come I put a whole album together.
Do you have a favorite on that album?
Every song every song on that album is my favorite because 2 years, I treat every song as my last. Yeah. You get it? So that tomorrow, 5, 10, 15 years from now, I'll be able to still harvest what I've sown.
Awesome.
You get it? Yeah. So, 2 years.
You still write for others?
I still love writing for people because the thing is, if you love it, you don't stop doing it. And then no matter how you're cheated or anything, you still want to do it because it's your passion. Passion comes first.
No matter how you're cheated.
Yeah, you still want to do it.
Who has been cheating you?
No, the thing is, I understand where you're coming from. But in Ghana, some of the channels don't work. If I was, let's say in the States, I would have been one of the most wealthiest person when it comes to songwriting.
I mean, the ghostwriters are making more money than the performers.
You get it. But here, the channels don't work, so you do the songs, apart from getting some peanuts from streaming and stuff like that. Yeah. You don't really make. That's why I'm saying, no matter how I'm being cheated. But then, I still love writing. So
Which one have you written for another act that you would have wished to have performed by yourself?
Okay, so before I write a song for somebody, or when I'm done writing the song, sometimes I get that feeling, the feeling of, minya yankamedia.
Yeah.
That feeling, yeah. And if I don't feel that, that means whatever I give out is not a good one. So basically, most of the songs that I've written for people, I have felt okay, I wish I was the one doing it myself. That's only how come I know that is a good song.
Yeah.
So yes, and as much as I feel that I still want to give it up because then I am challenged to do something else, to do extra. You get my point? So yeah, it's still there.
One of the first ones you wrote was, is it Becca's Dark and
Yeah, Dark and exactly.
Yeah. How did you feel writing that? Did you have in mind putting a female voice on it? Or you wrote it as something you had wanted to do, but then eventually you had to give it up?
Okay, so I wrote it for myself. But then sitting back, I was like, okay, you know what? If a lady should sing it, she's going to affect the lives more than from a guy. So, but then I was a keyboardist for Becca.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was part of the band. So I spoke to Kiki Bansin, then her manager and producer. And then I played the song for Kiki, and then Kiki liked it. That's how come we went to the studio and recorded it. But then I didn't even know I was a good writer. I wasn't thinking about money. I was all thinking about how the song should come out. And then, Akwaboah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's it.
Is that when it started?
That's where everything started. After the song came out, it became a hit, and I was like, oh, okay, so I can do this. You get it? That's how come I started writing, and then I came to write for DSP, now ASP, Kofi Sapon, the gospel, and then I kept moving till now. Yeah.
How many songs have you written for people out there?
I've not counted it. I don't want to count. I just want to do me.
They'll run into the thousands, hundreds.
No. Yeah, no hundreds. No, it won't.
It wouldn't reach.
No, it wouldn't, because and I still keep writing. So I just want to do me, just write for people to sing, and then after 10 years, 15 years from now, I hope to stage a show and call all the people that I wrote for. Yeah. We'll be performing the Bako. You get my point. Yeah, it's something I'm trying to look at from now to like 10 years. So yeah, I'm still on it. I don't want to count. I just want to do me. Yeah, get it done.
Right. Well, let's talk about the family. I know you get that a lot. I mean, you come from a family of musicians. Yeah. Grandpa, dad, now yourself. Yeah. You have a son now.
Yes.
Are you passing it on? Do you feel inclined to pass it on, to continue that particular legacy?
I wouldn't say even dad passed it on to me. It's in the blood, and then I just loved to do music, even from school. You get it? So, trust me, if my son should stand here and start dancing, you get it? So I just feel it's a norm. It's going to come when the time is right. Yeah. Because it's in the blood. And then, when he starts doing it, I would rather love to teach him, give him the guidelines as to how I made it. Yeah, for him to also climb. Yeah. Awesome. I would love to see him sing one day.
But have you been hearing him give one or two shots at it?
He's actually with my mom, so I barely hear that. Right. Yeah, but when he comes to visit, he watches most of the videos on Foresight and blah blah. You can see him dancing in front of the TV, and I'm like, you're careful now. That thing. So I would love to see him.
Yeah. What role does Sarkodie play in your music career now?
Now, my music. Yeah. I wouldn't say he plays any role, but then he once gave me an advice, which is an eye-opener, to actually do you. Because there were times that when I started, I wanted to do most of the up-tempo songs, because, after 2 weeks, a week, Rambo, it's going to be a hit. So I actually wanted to follow it. I would send him songs, like 4 songs, up-tempo songs, and then slow songs. And then he would actually choose the slow ones over the up-tempo ones. Right. And it goes like, that is you. So sometimes you have to be stubborn to get it right. So keep doing you till you get it right. So it was something that I wasn't actually seeing it for myself. Yeah. So he advised me on it, and I was like, okay, so this is me. That's how come I started doing them. And I would say ever since he gave me that advice, it's been good. It's been very, very good for me,
I mean, there's the argument that this is you. So basically you're in your comfort zone then. Okay. Do you think or do you think you feel pressurized to move out of that zone and to speed it up a little bit?
No, the thing is, as an artist, you should be able to do up-tempo songs and then slow songs. Yeah. But the thing is, where my strength lies is talking about relationships and then in a slow tempo songs. So obviously, I'm still going to do it, but that does not stop me from doing up-tempo songs. Yeah. Because eventually, if I have a show, you get it, I'll have to do slow songs, but then crown it with up-tempo songs for people to dance, have fun. You get it? So I can't keep doing the slow songs alone. Sometimes you have to add the up-tempo one. So eventually, I've started with I have Forget on my album. I've got one with myself and Sarkodie on the album, which is the Matches of the Heart, and now I have Gangsta Loving. So it's been good.
That's great. Let's talk about the Mary album. I mean,
Mary.
Anyone that loves music, anyone that knows you, feels you
in Mary.
Okay. How much commitment did you put into that album for Sark?
Okay, so basically it was me doing most of the singing parts in all of the songs. I think Sark brought 2 songs to add to the album, which was one with him and Pat Thomas, and then one with him and then Obrafour. You get it? But then, even with that, all the instrumentations, I did it. You get it? But the singing parts if you are singing to Chase, to anybody on the song, I think, I arranged everything and then, they sang. I think one with Mugis. Mugis did his verse on that song, but apart from that, the rest,
If you listen to that album, it's more like a breakaway from the typical Sark we know.
Yeah.
Was that your influence?
No, I mean, he called for that. Because I remember him saying that his grandmother always wanted him to do a live album before she passed. You get it? So he actually wanted to do a live album. That's how come he called on me, because he wanted to merge the two, the high life, but then still urban. You get it? That's how he called, and then we spoke about it. And then I knew the direction that he wanted to go. So we just worked on it.
Akwaboah, which label are you with now?
I'm with myself.
You're no longer with Sark?
No.
Did you leave SarkCess before Strongman did?
Okay, so let me break this so that everybody would know. Me and Sark, what we have is a deal. And the deal that we have, I wouldn't want to spearhead everything myself. And I keep saying this everywhere, that I wouldn't want to spearhead informations myself. Trying to talk about it, and Sark, no. I would want us to finish everything that we're doing and then officially
announce it.
You get it? I'm not with Sark because I'm doing some things on myself, like on my own now. But it doesn't mean that we are apart or we are still together. Depending on you know where I'm coming from.
I need to understand that.
Okay,
it doesn't mean you're apart or you're together.
Okay, me and Sark's stuff was 3 years. Obviously, 3 years is up.
Yeah.
So now we've gotten to the stage where do we continue or we break off? Now that's where we are still talking about it. So when we are done talking about it, we are going to bring, as to whether we continue or we don't, we're going to make it known to the world.
All right, enough of the chit chat. I mean, we get it. We get it now. So we know that the contract has ended. The 3-year deal has ended, and now negotiations are ongoing as to whether we continue or we break off. Awesome.
I'm sure Kuami asked you to ask me that question.
Oh, wow, it's part of the production. I mean, we need to know. Our people also need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as we enjoy the music, we love the filler as well.
So
yeah,
I understand.
1 + 1 = 2. That's what's up.